We shared at the top of the show that today we are getting star-studded results after a single mother posted a plea on social media about her 13-year-old son.
So listen, the little boy, he's not so little. He wears a size 18 shoe, but mom can't afford to buy him those sneakers that he desperately needs until now. CBS 46 anchor Sharon Reed is live from Freedman's, and Sharon tapped into some great sources today. A very special friend who is hooking you up, and I understand that our 13-year-old is in the house, Sharon.
Just got here, just met the one and only Shquille O'Neal, who frankly at this point is like a partner to us. Shaq knows how much at CBS 46 we love to surprise people who deserve it, special people. And so he came through big again when we saw, really, Brittany, your mom, we saw that post on Instagram saying, will somebody help? You know, he's only 13, size 18 shoe. And I thought, we got to reach out to Shaq. We know Shaq always comes through for us. He had no idea just moments ago, and you'll see it later on, no idea that he was coming here, that he was going to be gifted 10 pairs of shoes, that's not cheap, and that he'd meet Shquille O'Neal. What did you tell him?
Well, I told him that we were going to a shoe store and that we were just going to go around looking at shoes and seeing if we could afford a pair.
And what was his attitude?
Okay.
Just okay. Like you weren't expecting to get anything. You're so shy.
No, man, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
To meet Shquille O'Neal, like all-star player, one of my all-star favorites.
Yeah.
I'm like surprised, like shocked.
Cat got your tongue, really, quite frankly. And that's mom, grandma, rather, Rita. You look so young, you could be mom. But what does it mean? Because Shaq told us the stories. He's been in your shoes, literally. Couldn't afford it. Famed Freedman shoes, that's where we are. There's not many places that can outfit a kid with, you know, a big foot like that. And Shaq's been coming here for 30 years, 3,000 pairs later. Wow. He said, I want you to get Zach Don't be shy and get now. him He's here for to you. He Freedman's. came here
And
just for you, Zach. What he did. Yeah, he came here for you. The anchors back in the studio, Sean and Thomas, are saying, listen, don't be shy. What is there anything that you want to ask Shaq? Because, boy, that foot's still growing.
Only thing I want to ask him, that little drop step thing he does in the NBA, yeah, I need to learn to do that too. Yeah. And I want to ask him, how did he keep his motivation up?
Yeah.
And, like, stop doing like Tim, like when he was like a kid, like how he was like tempted not to do bad things, how he made it to the NBA.
Oh, yeah, because Shaq's one of the good guys. So as we look at the footage of you guys meeting just really seconds ago, you want to know how Shaq stayed on the straight and narrow, right? You know, how he did not get into trouble. He talks about that sergeant father of his who really raised him the right way. They didn't need a whole lot except discipline, good energy. And so Shaq's around here shopping somewhere. So I'm trying to stretch, like, Shaq, get back over here. We need you. Takeo Spikes, by the way, is in the house. You never know who you're going to meet here at Freedman's. But Grandma, young Grandma, what does it mean to you? Because you're beaming too.
I'm proud of my grandson. I try to give him encouragement and, you know, try to tell him things like to stay focused, stay away from the bad kids in school, and keep his grades up.
Yeah. And I hope Zach doesn't mind me sharing this. As Shaq, get back over here. He has some questions for you. But it hasn't been easy, right? You said sometimes there's some bullying. You know, not everybody's this size, that size shoe, and you can't always afford the best. That's changing now, thanks to Shaq. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, growing up, when he was born, he was big. He was
How big?
He was 8 pounds 3 ounces and 21.5 inches long. He went to a size 2 immediately. So he's always
even
been
Shaq.
big.
You should see Shaq's face at that. I don't know if that was his story. Wow. But you know, and Shaq, Zach's question for you was, you made it to the NBA, but you're one of the good guys. You stayed on that straight path, didn't get in trouble, and he wants to know how you did it.
For the reason that's standing to your left and your right. They give my grandparents gave me the same rules they're giving you. Be a leader, not a follower, stay out of trouble. And I thought about growing up, if I ever was to be on TV and have mommy and grandma watching me, I don't want them to see me doing crazy stuff. Trust me, they know what they're talking about. See, the problem with you guys is you guys think you know everything, and I know what I'm talking about because I have 6 kids. And I got one your age, and they actually think they know everything, but you guys don't know the things that we know, especially this one right here. Grandma's got all the knowledge, so whenever she tell you something, just listen to it. And I know it's a lot of trials and tribulations, but that's going to make you stronger. And if you listen to them and follow your dreams, listen, they're giving that money away now. The highest paid NBA player now is $300 million, and all that could be yours. All that could be yours. All you gotta do is listen to them, work hard, stay out of trouble, and you can write your own ticket.
So even when Charles Barkley, comes at you, don't take the bait, right? Just do what Shaq does.
I know you want to knock them out, but nope, don't do that. Just always think about, hurting mama and grandma's feelings, and that's what always kept me out of trouble.
All right, well, we're going to wrap, but Shaq, real quick, what does he get today? Because you're being so generous.
He gets whatever he wants, because as I look at his beautiful mother, that used to be me. And it's two people one, Sergeant Philip Harrison saved my life and my mom's life, and Bruce saved my feet life, because I didn't have I used to wear one pair of shoes for 2-3 years straight. And then once I met Bruce in 1989, I can get shoes, sneakers, whatever I want. So you pick out whatever you want. You and your mama don't have to worry about price, and I'm going to give you some money to put in your pocket so you can take your mama and your grandma to dinner. Nice dinner. I'm talking steak, lobster, shrimp, lasagna, whatever you want. I got you, all right? And I'm going to give you my number and my email, and if you ever need anything, you just call me, all right?
You see why we like our special correspondent, Shquille O'Neal. We just let Mom's crying here. That's a good way to end this thing. But Shaq is he's come through again. We call it another Shaq surprise. But it's a gift of love, really, and a future. So we really appreciate it. And just keep smiling. What's that, Shaq?
And I'm starting a new website, findgrandma.com. Look how fine this grandma is. This right here is the finest grandma in Atlanta. Findgrandma.com. Coming soon.
Well, there you heard it. Another business venture. Thomas, Sean, we'll throw it back to you on that note. Another dating website.
This is officially Zach and Shaq Day, and Sharon, you have made this 13-year-old boy a very happy guy. I remember what it was like to be 13.
Just standing on the sidelines.
I know what it's like being 13, and this is a lot of attention.
You know what I love, though?
So
Sharon, he didn't show much of a reaction until he said free food. That's a 13-year-old for you.
Yeah.
You did an excellent job out there.
Once he talked about food, he lit up. The steak, the lobster, exactly.
He's growing.
13. We were all 13 before.
I love
Sharon,
it.
we'll check back with you in a little while.
day.
And thank you to Shaq and that beautiful family. It's so fantastic. He's going to get 10 pairs of shoes. We love this story.
I
Sharon,
do.
We love this story. Thank you.